Lovely friends, hello, how are you? I hope you are fine. Welcome back to the channel. Yasser here from Pakistan, and here, friend, audience, there is bad and sad news for the third world country, particularly South Asian, Vietnam, Hanoi, and Philippines, and in the Philippines, in Thailand, and Vietnam. There is a typhoon Bualoi, or it's in different countries, various countries. It's primarily magnitude is 6.9, hitting and lingering, and further are facing typhoon typhoon Bualoi, and there is a lot of people are indulged in this. At least 11 dead as typhoon sweeps Vietnam. I'm telling you exclusively that Vietnam is under fire, and hundreds of thousands evacuated as Vietnam braces for Typhoon Bualoi. And Vietnam evacuated thousand, shut airports at typhoon. This is 2 days ago. Death toll rising in Vietnam as typhoon. And latest storm blows out the Philippines, leaving 10 dead and prompting massive evacuation. Another tropical storm hit the Philippines, causing 4 deaths. This is the latest. And this is the latest. And death toll from typhoon Bualoi jumps 26 in Vietnam. As the Indian Express reporting that there is no loss, but there are, recently I'm reading that death toll from Typhoon Bualoi jumps 26 in Vietnam, and rains from Typhoon Bualoi floods home in Hanoi disrupt transport. Typhoon Bualoi death toll rises to at least 30 Vietnam. This is 10 hours ago. 30, 30, 30, and 19 killed. This is another news, and a dozen killed as typhoon strike across Vietnam. Heavy rain and flooding after typhoon was a raised death toll to 19. And 12 dead, long-lasting typhoon, and this is dangerous and alarming. Other countries can also be hit and need to flood warning. And this is another new typhoon. This is 11 hours ago that the news is Typhoon Bualoi leave 19 dead, 88 injured. This is God forbidden, and might be it is dangerous, more dangerous, and needs to play a role by the government, and need to understand the situation and hold it for the avoid to the populated areas, where the populated area near the sea, and need to understand this kind of situation. There should be a precautionary measure, and take, and also so many issues which are landfall in Vietnam, makes landfall Vietnam braces typhoon, airports closed and thousand evacuated. This is a big news. This is the dangerous. This is alarming. Vietnam residents face massive flood cleanup after typhoon. Typhoon Bualei makes rain landfall in Vietnam, and Vietnam is a more damaging area, more damaging country from this tsunami and this typhoon. And Philippines is still the stage of warning, and the name country Thailand is also, there is a little loss. There is no reportedly any kind of loss, but Vietnam is damaged, and injuries are reported from Vietnam, and 8 dead, 17 missing as Typhoon Bualoi hits Vietnam. Netanyahu to meet Trump in Washington. Typhoon Bualoi killed at least 9. Rains from typhoon. Floods home in Hanoi. Also disrupt transport. Actually, Hanoi, the center of typhoon, and lot of death registered, several damage from typhoon. need to understand the situation and talk, try to address the issue, because the countries which are poor infrastructure like third world countries and South Asian countries always the center of any kind of typhoon, tsunami, and other issues, which is by nature and the natural disaster. And the Western people called it mismanagement, and we called it that by God, and need to manage these issues and need to handle and tackle such kind of issues with the low kind of budget, with low budget, and with high issues, a lot of issues in third world countries, and while the resources and sources are less, much population, and in such countries in Vietnam, there a lot of people are hungry and below the poverty line. Same is the case in Vietnam and the other. Thailand also victimized from the poverty, unemployment, and lawlessness. These kind of issues which need to address, and the country who are healthy need to understand the situation and try to help the poor countries, and eradicate such kind of issue, and compensate them in this critical and difficult situation. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.